Sunny day in California. Today's recipe is butter chicken. I'm cutting the chicken small pieces so I can marinate for 30-40 minutes. So you can see that I already started the process. There are some chicken getting ready. And once the chicken's ready, then I have some ingredients that I'll show you shortly how to marinate the chicken to make butter chicken. My face is not even coming.
Hold on. Where is it at? Right here. Okay, I got you. Hi friends, welcome to the live stream. We're going to be my husband's making buttered chicken. And right now he's preparing by cutting up the chicken. How's everyone doing today? If you don't mind giving... Hi, Jerry Holly. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you watching the live. My husband here is preparing the chicken. He's kind of defatting it right now. He's defatting the chicken. And we're going to be preparing some buttered chicken. Have you had buttered chicken before? So how are you doing today, Mr. Cook?
For me,
Yes.
I'm doing fabulous. I said it's a sunny California today for a change.
So Jerry says, I know I haven't always looking for something new. So he's looking for a new recipe today. Have you had Indian food before, Jerry? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get rid of all that. Those are all the scraps. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and wipe it down. And probably a little later in the live stream, I'll make some wheat bread, like tortillas, wheat tortillas, homemade. And we'll probably use those like a naan, like an Indian bread. So then once his hands are clean, he's going to go ahead and share with us what his ingredients are and get prepared for the marinade. So what other kind of dishes do you make, Mr. Cook?
Huh?
What other kind of dishes can you make?
This time I made a chow chow putu. That's the Indian. I can make a lot of food actually.
Okay, so Jerry says he had a little bit. Had a friend from California that cooked a lot of Indian food. Not sure if I spelled that right. Yeah, you spelled it right. Hey, Steven. Welcome to the live. I appreciate you stopping in. Oh yeah, coffee. Yeah, he's a swell guy. Coffee outdoor just caught himself a big raccoon this
Okay, so salt.
Welcome, Steven. Thank you for coming in.
Salt.
Okay, we have salt.
Red chili. This is Kashmiri red chili. That's why it's in real red color.
Okay.
And then ginger garlic paste, and then garam masala.
Hey, Batman. How you doing, my friend? Welcome to the live. So we're gonna add some salt. Okay. If y'all don't mind giving my live stream a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. I'm doing pretty good, Batman. Thanks for asking. How's your holiday so far? And now we're adding some garam masala. And this looks like we're adding some red chili. This is the marinade?
Yeah.
Okay, this is the marinade. You gonna go live today, Batman? Gonna add some ginger, a little dash of ginger, and a little ginger paste and a little garlic paste.
And squeeze the lime.
And some lime. Okay.
That's about it.
Okay, so we have some raw chicken. You saw the ingredients, garam masala. Hey, Curtis, you made it. Thanks for stopping in, Curtis. How are you today? The husband's making butter chicken, Curtis. So we got some salt, garam masala, chili powder, ginger paste, and garlic paste mixed in. Is this the part where it has to marinate? How you doing, Curtis? Glad you made it. Okay, let's see what's next. Yeah, I wasn't planning on going this early, Curtis. But I guess it's, what is almost lunchtime here? It's about 12:30 here, so this is probably ready for a late lunch.
Yeah, so 30 minutes.
Okay, so 30 minutes, it's gonna need to marinate, and until then,
Bye.
I could probably make some, what do you call it? What are you gonna make next? What are you doing next?
No, I have to prepare for the chicken.
Okay, so we're still preparing for the
Onions,
chicken.
tomato, and to get ready.
Okay. How's Frances feeling, Curtis? I remember she was feeling congested last night. Is she feeling any better? So we got some red onion we're slicing. Trying to see if I can get you and what you're doing in the shot. It's kind of hard. Okay. Next, what are you getting next? Some tomatoes?
Yeah.
Getting some fresh garden tomatoes that my dad brought from his garden. There's my dad's last of his garden fresh tomatoes. Still stuffed up and nose running. Some YouTube friends said they had. Yeah, I was sick for a week like that, Curtis. That's why I recommended her that Vicks Sinex. Let me see if I can flip you around. That way you can try and see us. There he is. Hey, Curtis. Glad you made it. Okay, so what we're doing next is cutting on those tomatoes. Where'd it go? Here we go. Well, I do hope she feels better. Hey, Francis, hope you're feeling better. Trying to show what he's doing as well as seeing him there. So what is this that you're preparing now?
I have to prepare make a gravy, right? So that onion and tomato.
Well, people don't know you're making a gravy.
Yeah, the butter chicken is gravy type.
Yeah, it's got a really nice tasty gravy. She said you can't see her waving. Thanks for the wave, Francis.
Okay. Now, I need lots of butters. Where's butter?
In the box, right there, yeah. You still there, Curtis? I was thinking you and Francis should do that jelly bean boozled. I think you'd do wonderful in that jelly bean game, Curtis. You want me to go over there closer?
No, I'm not doing that. No.
Oh.
Thing has to soak first. Marinate.
Oh yeah. Okay, so this chicken here needs to marinate in the spices for at least 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And then what are you preparing till then?
Till then, nothing. You do something if you want.
Okay, so I guess if you just stick around and hang in there, I'll probably make some homemade wheat tortillas to go with this food. So just hang on in there, friends.
Or they can come back after 30 minutes.
Let me flip it around so I could see you. That way I could. Can you see me? Yeah, you can see me all right. You just can't see what I'm doing. Okay, so let me go ahead and disinfect the area. So what are you all up to today? Anything special you guys are doing? Or just relaxing? Relaxing today? It's kind of odd having you on the other side of the end, Curtis and Francis. Usually I see you guys and chatting with you. Alrighty, I know it's different watching you. Yuck, I think I'd pass. I've seen enough. Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess you won't want to do that jelly bean game, huh? Okay, so for now we have 2 cups of flour. This is wheat flour. I'm gonna make some bread for after this chicken here marinates. He's gonna cook it in the frying pan, and it's gonna have a lot of gravy. So you really want to eat it either with you can eat it over rice, but you definitely want to eat it with some nice Indian bread. But this is just a basic tortilla recipe I'm making of wheat flour. Okay, so we got 2 cups of flour and 1 tablespoon how's Max doing? Of baking powder. And we're gonna do a teaspoon of salt. And I'm gonna need to get my warm water. Oh, he's a pain in the butt, huh? Yeah, he was very vocal last night. Okay, so I'm gonna heat up some water. And I'm gonna need some. You're gonna need some fat, so probably I think it's a half a cup. I think it's a half a cup of oil, lard, shortening, but I'm gonna use butter. I'm gonna melt this down. Welcome. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Welcome to the live, friends. Okay, Curtis, you're on mod patrol now. You want to type something in to see if you got that blue wrench. Hey, Partly, you're back. Nice to see you, Partly. Welcome to the live. My husband was making another Indian dish, buttered chicken. And right now he marinated it with, it's in the pan in front of me here. And so while that is marinating, you're welcome, Curtis. No problem, my friend. So while that's marinating partly, I'm going to make some bread, like tortillas, wheat tortillas to go with it, because that buttered chicken, Indian buttered chicken, it's going to have some really nice gravy that you want to scoop it with the bread. How was your New Year's, Partly? Did you have a nice New Year's? It was good, thanks. How was yours? It was pretty good. We just relaxed at home, watched movies. We had Chinese food and we had pizza, and I think we stayed up until maybe 1, I think. Yeah, it was nice. We had a good time. It was just family all together. My grandson, my sons. So now I'm gonna put at least 1 cup of warm, very warm water into my 2 cups of flour, wheat flour, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, and melted butter. You could use shortening lard or oil, olive oil, but I choose to use butter for flavor. So while the chicken is marinating, as I stated earlier, while the chicken is marinating, it's got to marinate before he can cook it. I'm going to go ahead and prepare these wheat tortillas. You guys had homemade wheat tortillas before? If you all don't mind thumbsing up my live stream, I sure would appreciate it. Oh, so Curtis never had homemade. There's something else, Curtis. They're really easy to make, but they're really worth it. And here goes 1 cup of warm water. So Curtis, what time did you get up this morning? Think you're up until what, 2? So I'm about, right now I have 564 hours to complete to satisfy those hours, the 4K hours. So I can't do live streams very often, but when I do, I try to do something for a live stream. Okay, so here's how the dough looks. Oh wow, 3:30 in the morning, Curtis? Yeah, I was tired, so I went to bed. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and knead the dough. Buttered chicken is one of my favorite dishes on the menu at the Indian restaurant. Very good. It's very tasty. So a couple of weeks ago, my husband made chicken biryani. Partly you were here for that. He made chicken biryani. That was a success. It tastes good. Everybody liked it. We enjoyed it. Okay, so this dough feels nice and fluffy. All you do is just knead it. And then this has to rest too for at least 5 minutes. So it's really nice and spongy too. So that means they're going to be nice and fluffy. Yeah, it looks pretty good, but trust me, it's gonna taste good. That has to rest, so let me get some. So, Curtis, you've been having some nice weather there in Florida? What about you, Partly? How's your weather been out there? All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and let it rest a bit. That's going to rest. If y'all don't mind trying to share out my live stream, I'd appreciate it. Get a few people in here. Let's see what the chicken looks like so far. So there's the chicken. It's raw. It's marinating. Did you time it to see how much time you have left? Okay. Okay, friends, one moment. I'll be on the step. Just coming in ready. So, well, that is, what are you calling it? Now let's go to walk to the park. While that chicken is marinating, here. So while that chicken is marinated, I'll stand out here for a while. It's gonna take a while, another 20 minutes. What do you guys have planned for this evening? Any plans you guys have this evening? Anything interesting tonight on the TV that anyone's looking forward to? I think in another hour, maybe another hour is supposed to be the playoffs. My husband's waiting for that. I don't watch too much TV, but the weather is very nice out here, surprisingly. Hey, Tom, you made it. Thanks for coming in, my friend. Right now, we're in a little. Right now, my husband, he marinated the raw chicken meat, and it has to marinate for at least 20 minutes or so. And then while that was marinating, I made some wheat tortilla dough, and that has to rest for at least 5 to 10 minutes. So till I'm ready to go back in to finish the butter chicken process, I'm out here relaxing and just chatting with you guys for a while. So how you doing, Tom? How's everything in your neck of the woods? It rained this morning, but we went pay the electric bill and came home. It was, oh wow, it was pouring hard, huh? Hmm. Yeah, I think oh good, Tom. I'm glad to hear. I think the next couple of weeks we're gonna start getting weeks or days, possibly weeks full of rain coming too. But right now it's nice. It's about maybe 55 degrees out here, and skies are blue. Can't complain. Just waiting for that chicken to marinate a little. Any special plans? Usually Saturdays are a day to relax and oh good, Tom. No snow, huh? That must be something for Michigan. It must be, I don't know. Do you think it's kind of a hassle or to like is it really bad to where you have to shovel your walkways and your doorsteps and your rooftop? Oh, so it's unusual you don't have snow. Huh. Yeah, I've seen like on the news what it's like to be out in the. Is it an understatement, Tom? Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, at least in this area here, because we lie low here in the Central Valley, we don't have to deal with snow. But over in the higher altitudes, like Lake Tahoe and the northern areas near the Sierras, yeah, they have snow, all right. I don't know how bad it gets. I shovel like crazy normally. Oh boy. I don't know. I mean, number one, I'm not a winter person, even this weather in California. Yeah, the wildfires seem to have ceased, Rattletrap. I mean, Curtis. But I've seen on the news that Australia has it really bad. They're really burning up over there too. But yeah, we haven't had any much rain here, at least in my area. But those wildfires, they were like in Southern California and Northern California. So, oh, wow, Tom. So you got to be like extra careful, huh? Oh wow. Chains? You have chains on those tires too? I bet that's kind of a dumb question. No, it wasn't near me at all. Chains on the bus. Oh wow. What was that? No to what, Tom? No, the wildfires weren't near me, Curtis. I would say they were maybe 3.5 to 4 hours away from me, like a driving distance. Oh, and you didn't have to use chains? Oh, they probably have those really good tires that don't require the chains and those nice heavy duty, good traction type tires. I'm not sure what you call those. Yeah, you gotta drive carefully, especially with carrying all those precious cargo. You have all age groups in your bus, Tom? I bet you probably have some stories of any snarky kids. Wow! Who do we have here? Welcome, Miss Cynthia. Welcome to my live. I'm glad you can join us. Oh, K through 12? Oh, yeah. Do you have any kind of stories, Tom, about some snarky kids? Maybe anyone giving you a hard time, like certain kids? So, how are you doing today, Cynthia? Hey, Putt Putt. Nice to see you, my friend. How are you? You didn't do a live stream last night, Putt Putt. I was surprised. Maybe you're feeling under the weather with this weather we've been having.
Personal space. Hey, Nanny.
Hey. Well, hello.
Hello there.
Hello there. So, what was I saying? No, I just had a lot of stuff going on. Couldn't do one last night. Oh, okay. So, how are you doing, Pup? How's the weather in your neck of the woods? I finally remember the state you're in because every time I always ask you what state you're in. And I finally remembered after what, 5, 10 times I asked you? Kentucky. How's the weather in Kentucky? Putt putt. Tom has some unusual lack of snow today in his neck of the woods. Curtis has I think Curtis has downpours. Still raining out where you're at, Curtis? Pretty good. It's been warmer than usual this last week for this time of year. Ah, okay. Yeah, I mean, like today's, I think it's like 55 degrees or something. 55 degrees here. But definitely in coming February, end of January, and this coming February, we'll probably most likely see, I'd say the lowest we'll probably see is maybe 24, 25 degrees. Not every day, but maybe like a couple of days out of the year, out of the month. We'll get as low as 24 or so, but usually 30s. It's been like 34 degrees here in the evening, which is not too bad. So, I mean, it's not too bad when you're indoors and you're under your blankies, staying warm. So, Tom, I take it the kids have been really nice and respectful. I've seen stories about some kids just giving, you know, troublesome kids making it hard for the others on school buses. So what else is going on, friends? When are you gonna do your next live stream, Putt Putt? You, next Friday? I think I missed the last one, last Friday, the 27th. I think you were on, but I just got sick, and I would say just yesterday or Thursday, I just started feeling better. I had a bad cold, congestion, and you don't feel good. Your eyes and your head feel so feels bad. So what we're doing right now is we've already marinated the chicken for the butter chicken. As you see, the title says butter chicken. So we marinated that. So that's gonna marinate for at least 20 minutes. And then after he was done marinating, um, well, for this week, I might make one up on Sunday. If not on Sunday, then yes, it will be next Friday. I am thinking about making one up so I don't lose on watch time. Yeah, that's true, pup pup. I have about 564 more hours to complete before I complete my 4,000 hours. So, and it's not really convenient for me to do live streams. That's or else I would do them like every day for like hours, a couple of hours. But I just can't. I just can't do it. It's not convenient for me. And especially now I was sick last week, so I didn't make any videos. But I'm hoping soon. Hopefully, I'll get those hours down. And so after the chicken was marinating, I made some homemade tortillas. Is what I made. So so now the homemade tortillas. Those are the dough is resting. That has to rest too before I roll them out. So in a little bit, maybe another 10 minutes or so, we'll go check to see what the status is on that chicken. That way he can start making the chicken and we'll have some nice tasting there. And I'll roll out the tortillas and we'll have lunch. So let me see. It's almost 1 o'clock. So it must be what, 3 for you, Curtis, and 2 for you, Putt Putt. And same thing for you, right, Tom? I don't think you're Mountain Time. Oh, it's 3:50. Oh, it's gonna be 4 o'clock. Oh wow. Okay. 4 o'clock for Curtis. Yeah, Eastern Time. 2:57 for me. Yep. What about you, Tom? Are you still on? Are you in Central, like Putt Putt? I think Tom, you're Central. So when are you gonna do? I was putting wood on the stove. What did I miss? No problem. I was just wondering what time it was for you in your state, if you're Central. Um. So when are you gonna do another live stream, Chris? I can't believe that next month is gonna be a year you and I have been we've been friends. 357. Oh, so you're on the East Coast like Rattletrap. Okay. Like Curtis. Curtis is Rattletrap fishing. Curtis and Francis has got a sweet, lovely wife named Francis. She's a little under the weather right now, so we hope you feel better, Francis. And we hope Max chills out and relaxes today and doesn't give you guys a hard time. Yeah, Curtis, when were you gonna? About 2 hours away from Chicago. Oh, okay. Oh, you guys must be getting some. Ah, that's funny. But you didn't say when you're doing your next live stream, Curtis. Maybe next week. I think you guys are like kind of under the weather. I almost was gonna do a live stream when I was sick in bed. I thought, nah, I don't think anybody wants to see that. I was kind of bored, but I don't think anybody wanted to see that. So all you have is chicken soups, homemade chicken soup. Marcos has one going now. Yeah, I saw Marcos's live stream. Yeah. My husband was gonna do the chicken later, but he decided to do it early. He decided to do it early. My daughter-in-law's cat got her, I think her claws stuck on the screen. Luna, see if you could see her. Let's see. Oh yeah, has priority. No, you can't see her. Let's see. Can you see her right there? My daughter-in-law's cat. She had her nails stuck to the screen earlier. That's right, Tom. All food has a priority. Okay. Yeah, I think she had her nails stuck earlier. She was making noise. All right, Rattletrap or Curtis. If I'm not doing anything, I'll definitely pop in and sit a while, see how you guys are doing. Usually evenings are pretty good to me. I like Putt Putt's live stream and Curtis. The time you guys go on your live streams is a really nice time because everything, the house is like settled and everyone's doing either relaxing or doing their own thing, and I can just relax and just chat away with you guys, hang out. Usually during the daytime like this, it's busy. So what are you guys gonna have for your lunch? Tom, what do you put the wood in the stove for, just for heat, or you're gonna get ready to prepare something to eat? You already had your lunch, Putt Putt? Looks like it's getting close to dinner time for you, Curtis. Anything in particular, you guys? Oh, for heat. Oh, I bet. Yeah, I couldn't have done this last week sitting out here in a jacket in this weather. With the way I was feeling, it was bad. That's why I didn't make any videos. I just put out that grocery sales ad video. That was all I was able to do. Oh, you went to a China buffet? Oh, nice. Yes, I had my lunch about an hour and a half ago or so. Oh, nice. What's your favorite meal? What's your favorite entree there, Tom? And like I said, for New Year's Eve, we had Chinese food, but I was so congested I couldn't taste anything. We have had ham New Year's through yesterday. Not sure today. Oh, nice. I like ham, especially that glazed ham. Ham is delicious with mashed potatoes. Yeah, green beans. That tastes good. That sounds good to me. So for New Year's, we ordered Chinese food, and then we had some pizzas. And I ordered the vegetable deluxe that comes with a really nice gravy. Country ham, yep. Country ham is really tasty. I like that. Especially when you have that leftover ham and you eat it for breakfast. Fry it on the frying pan or a skillet with some potatoes and like a nice egg. That's tasty. Or maybe a ham sandwich with some mustard and lettuce, tomato, and onion. That sounds good to me. So I had the vegetable deluxe from the Chinese restaurant, and that is always a nice, tasty dish. It has a nice kind of a little gravy type of like a chicken gravy, kind of thick, not too thick, but just nice enough. and chow mein and fried rice, and I couldn't taste any of it. I was just so congested. So I told myself, once this congestion passes, because it's nearing its end, I'm gonna go back and get me another Chinese plate. I like broccoli chicken, green beans, chicken on the little stick. Yep, that's good. Have you tried the walnut honey walnut prawns? That used to be my mom's favorite, and every year, to remember her on her birthday, which was the 27th, my siblings and I, well, we don't live near each other, but we go out for lunch and on our own. And oh, everything, huh? That's good. Yeah, there's a lot of on the menu I haven't tried yet on that Chinese food menu that I should try. I'm not really fond of seafood, but so every December 27th we have my mom's favorite Chinese food, which is she always loved honey walnut shrimp, sweet and sour chicken, uh, chow mein, and fried rice. So that's what I didn't get a chance to do it because I was sick. My brother did it, but I didn't get a chance. Let me go check to see. Let me go check to see how long it's gonna take for the butter chicken. 1 second, friends. I don't do the shrimp with its head and leg. No, I don't do that either. Oh, thanks, Curtis. I appreciate it. So let me take off my jacket and get situated here. Thanks for stopping in, friends, and spending some time with me. I really appreciate it. And my husband here enjoys cook. He's practically the cook of the house.
Okay. What does this mean?
Oh, that just had a little bit of pepper on it. That's all. See if we can get a few in here. Yeah, that would be nice, Curtis. I appreciate it. Okay, so we're gonna go to the kitchen or the stovetop?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the stovetop. So now we're adding in the butter. Take notes, Francis, because I think you're gonna make this for Curtis. Okay, so we're melting the butter. And now he's gonna get the chicken that he marinated earlier. If I was your neighbor, I'd be begging for samples. Yep. That is true. We'd love to have you over, Tom. Y'all would be more than welcome. Okay. Put him inside the shot here. Okay. I'll go ahead and help out while he's washing. So that was a stick of butter you put?
Yeah.
1 stick of butter we put? Oh, stick of butter. He used half a stick of butter so far. Thanks, Put Put. We still have a few more ingredients to add in.
Yeah.
And so far it's gonna look good. And then he made this earlier this morning, which is, what is it?
Dal and chayote.
Dal and squash. going to see if there is an Indian restaurant in Kalamazoo or somewhere in my area. Yeah, you should, Tom. Try out that buttered chicken. Or maybe you can pass through the Walmart pickup order and place an order for chicken and garlic paste and chili powder and garam masala and butter. But yeah, to start with would be nice if you had a restaurant in your area. Tom. You got to give it a try, Tom. Like I mentioned on the comment this morning to you, the in-store employees are different from the order pickup people. Yeah, or find a cookbook. That's true. So that's looking good. Yeah, in store, usually the Walmart employees in store, I guess they get overwhelmed, and so they're like the DMV, they get rude. But the ones that deliver to your door, oh, that's a problem. The ones that deliver to your door, which I've never tried, or when you pick up your order from them when they bring it out to your car, they're very nice. And Puppet said the only problem with places like Chinese or Japanese, Mexican, the food is always expensive. Yeah, that's true, Putt. Now we're adding a little bit more butter. Now the one that really wanted to see this was Audi. Audi wanted to see him make buttered chicken. Hopefully he'll catch it later. Catch it after the live stream. And this is chicken thighs? Yeah, this is chicken thighs. Skinless, boneless chicken thighs cut up into chunks. And it was marinated in, when do you use, oh no.
30 minutes back.
Okay. Where I go, the buffet is $8. That's it. Chinese buffet here would be at least $12 or $13, I think, here in California. Even more pricier than that too. But that's a good price for a buffet. Look at that sizzle. Dinner is $13. Oh, okay. So lunch is $8 and dinner is $13. And that's probably why I think dinner for us here would be around $16, sometimes $18, depends on the restaurant. Okay, friends. So while he is dealing with his, while he's dealing with the chicken, I'm gonna get prepared to roll out the dough, the wheat tortillas. So I'm gonna move his tray over here. I'm gonna wipe down here my countertop.
I'm gonna take this out now.
You didn't take the chicken out? Okay, so chicken's gonna come out. And one other item you're gonna need is some tomato and onions and heavy cream. So once he takes out this, oh, actually we have paratha instead of me making the roll them out. Okay. Okay, friends, stay put and watch what he does next.
Add onion.
Okay, so onion's been added.
A little bit of ginger garlic paste.
Now we're gonna do ginger garlic paste. Just a little dab of ginger garlic paste and a dab of garlic paste. The first one was ginger paste, the second one was garlic paste. So you added tomatoes?
Yes.
Okay, so the tomatoes have been added. And this has to simmer a little?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's take out the pan.
But I have to add a few more stuff in that.
Alrighty.
This I have to add a little bit of chili in there. Instead of cashew nuts, we don't have, so I'm adding peanuts.
Okay, so you normally put cashew nuts in there, but since he didn't have any, he's putting in peanuts and some chili powder. And I'm going to get my skillet ready so I can roll out some tortillas. Okay. Okay, so let me go wash my hands. Let me flip you around. Okay, so I'm gonna roll up, put out a little bit of my flour on my freshly cleaned countertop. I wonder if I could put it back here so they can see. Let's see. What if I moved you here? The only problem with moving you back here is I won't be able to read what you guys are saying. So he's adding a little bit more butter.
Put a little bit of color to make it red.
And he added just a little bit of food dye to make it red. Now I'm forming my dough balls into a ball. And I'm going to go ahead and roll it out. See, if all of you were here, you'd be able to have lunch with us. Fresh homemade buttered chicken and some fresh tortillas, wheat tortillas. Okay, so my tortillas never come out in the shape of a round tortilla. That'll be okay. Most of everybody here is in another state. Otherwise, you can come and have lunch. So we're just getting that tomato sauce, the tomato gravy, the buttered chicken gravy is getting simmering right now. So the onions and the tomatoes are breaking down. We'll soon have that beautiful, yummy, tasty butter chicken sauce. Making the exact shape of something is hard. Yep, it definitely is, Putt-Putt. My tortillas normally come out in the shape of states or countries. Something odd. Put one in there. Just gotta get this a little bit more hotter. Anybody hungry yet? Just roll them in a ball.
Turn it off. Cool down.
Okay, so now he turned it off. And you said it has to cool down?
Yeah.
Okay, so it has to cool down a little bit. So what are you doing now?
Let it cool down. And I'll blend it.
Okay.
Make it a juice.
So now it's going into the blender canister there, and it's gonna cool down just for a little bit. We can't eat onion or spicy stuff, bad stomach and acid reflux and GERD. Okay. Then we'll make you yogurt rice.
Yeah, yogurt rice is the best.
Yeah, for you and Francis, Curtis would prepare you yogurt rice.
Yeah, good for health.
It's good for the health, my husband says. And it's mild, very mild, no chili, no onion, nothing.
We'll put it in the freezer for 2 minutes.
Okay. Okay, so looks like he added another pat of butter to the pan. And he put the tomato.
Paste.
The tomato base is in the freezer just to give it a little quick chill really quick before he can blend it. Francis has take 40 milligrams acid pills a day. Oh wow, she really has it bad, huh? So do you guys eat mostly mild things? I'll bet your kitchen smells. You know, I'm still congested, Tom. But how does the kitchen smell? It
Yes. Good.
smells good in here. So I take his word for it that it smells good. Okay, so our tortillas are almost getting ready. They're nice and fluffy, just the way I like them. And as soon as this chicken's ready, you're gonna have lunch.
Okay, sorry to the package.
That way, one of us can eat. We'll sit and we'll eat and make you hungry while you watch. So which one of you on the live stream likes to cook? Who's the cook of the house? Anybody enjoy cooking? And what's your favorite dish? Bless you.
Let's talk about the park.
Yeah. Okay, here comes the blender. Blender's been taken out. Tom says, I'll get back to cooking eventually. Oh, okay, Tom, no problem. But so then what's your favorite dish, Tom? Francis is better at breakfast. I'm more at lunch and dinner, but can do breakfast. So Tom and Curtis, what is your favorite meal to prepare?
Cereal.
My husband says you're gonna say cereal. Okay, so this looks good. You too, Put. Do you have a favorite meal? He said that's funny. Okay, so let's. Not sure of a favorite to prepare. Because I asked Frances if she wants bacon or eggs. She says cereal. Oh, he laughed when you said cereal because when he asked her what she wants for breakfast, eggs or sausage, she says cereal.
No. Look, I added 3 cloves, cinnamon stick, and the star anise.
Okay, so he added cinnamon and cloves, and a star anise. A star anise.
Yeah.
Probably anything on a charcoal grill. Oh, Tom likes grilled food. Okay, so now we're adding. We've blended the onion and the tomato. Here's. I love lasagna, the meat sauce kind, no pepperoni or sausage. Oh yeah, lasagna is real good. You like lasagna too, Sub?
Yeah.
My husband loves lasagna. He's very particular about foods, but lasagna is one of his favorites. And chicken fajita. And Tom likes lasagna too. Yeah, I like a nice. Okay, so I just made a couple of wheat tortillas. They have looked down Francis' esophagus once a year because of the severe stuff. Oh, yeah, I bet. My dad had esophageal stricture, I think it is, where his esophagus closed up and it was the size of a pin. Yeah, fajitas are good. My husband loves fajitas. At least the ones at the restaurant. Wow, this okay. I appreciate all of you sticking around my live stream. Looks like we're almost done. Wow, that really looks good. We've usually when we go out to the Indian restaurants, this is what I order. Butter chicken and some bread. It's my favorite. My wife used to make really good fajitas. Oh, I bet, Tom. Fajitas are... I still don't have the knack of making homemade fajitas, I think. Was it all done on the frying pan, Tom, or did you grill any of it and then make it into fajitas? Probably a nice iron skillet on the stovetop will do too. Huh? You add a little bit of water just to get the... My wife used to make really good... Okay. It looks good. Thanks, Curtis. Yep. Coming down to an end here. Puppet said, I didn't hear what you said about what you said when I told you my favorite spaghetti. Do you like
Smelling?
meatballs in your spaghetti, Putt? Fried fish in cornmeal flour is another thing I love. Oh, you ought to do a fried fish one day, Sub.
Oh, fried Indian style? Spicy?
Yeah.
Can you get some water?
Liam, you want to try some of Nani's homemade tortilla? Liam? Meat sauce, I don't do meatballs. Oh, I get you. No, I was asking Putt if he likes meatballs in his spaghetti. Or does he like meat sauce like you, Curtis? I love bulkhead batter fried. I've never tried bulkhead. Is that a freshwater fish, Tom? Spaghetti, we just have spaghetti. But if meatballs are made, I would like some meatballs as well. Yeah, I agree with you. I can eat the spaghetti either way. Bullheads, catfish. Oh, okay. Yeah, I rarely eat fish, but my husband has a nice recipe of cooking some really good fish with his fried fish with his Indian spices. So who knows? Maybe he's in that mood again. To catch him on a live stream, he might make
There's
some.
the cream, right?
Yeah. He might make some. And then to top it off, what do we have here? Whipping cream. Curtis says he loves fried catfish and tilapia. So he just added some whipping cream. And we're gonna let it simmer.
Simmer down.
Miha, you want to do a taste test with me? Wow, that looks really good. What do you think, friends? What do you think of that butter chicken?
Right? Huh?
Does it taste like it? Wow.
Good.
Look. Tom said, looks really good. Put said, looks yummy. My daughter-in-law gave it a quick taste test and she says really good. soon we'll be able to have a taste test.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll get a little small plate and have some with some bread and give it a taste before we end the live stream.
Yeah,
Right here.
Oh.
What?
22, you want to see that?
Yeah.
You get 3 plates. When you want right?
Yeah, Brennan wants to try. Okay, hold on, friends. We're gonna get served here in a minute. This is okay, friends. So now we're getting served here, and my and I are gonna do a taste test live before we make sure you come in on it too. Okay, sub.
Mommy.
Okay.
Mommy.
Yes, Lily.
Where is it? Can I see? Can I see? Can I see?
Okay. All right, friends.
Mommy.
Just a moment, mijo.
Wait, Tata. Come here.
Okay, so I have a special guest. My bamboozled friend is going, bean boozled friend is going to taste test with me. You remember her from yesterday's live stream? She's here, and bring your tray, mijo. Right here. And we're gonna go ahead and taste my husband's homemade buttered chicken and homemade bread, tortilla, actually, wheat tortilla. Okay, let's see. I guess we can't really see it.
And how did the water go there?
Yeah, she's showing her plate. All right, we're just gonna dig in and we'll show you tell you how it tastes. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Come over here and taste it.
That's really good.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
No more restaurants, friends.
Try, Brendan, try this. Tell me.
Yeah, we did a live stream yesterday, Putt. I didn't think I got a notification for. Yeah, we tried that that Jelly Belly Bean Boozled. Come this side, so.
Oh, wait.
This Jelly Belly Bean Boozled game,
Wow.
and we had fun.
Hey, I looked you play, man.
Okay, so we're gonna take a couple more bites, and then we're gonna call it a day. Mmm. You all don't know what you're missing.
It's delicious.
Too bad all of you are in Kentucky and Florida and Michigan. And if you were close, you can be enjoying this with us. Mm-hmm.
Smells great too.
Huh?
Smells delicious. Tastes delicious.
Butter chicken.
I'll tell you, friends, it sure was worth the wait. Very good. Very good, chef. You want to come back in?
Thank you. $20.
$20 for these plates.
Yeah, after the Bean Boozled challenge, this is I guess a little reward.
Yes, it is. This is our reward for doing that Bean Boozled challenge.
You got spice.
I got a spice, girl. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and call it a day. Thank you, friends.
No, thank you.
Tom doesn't like the taste of boogers. Okay, friends. So thank you so much for joining me today as my husband cooked this delicious buttered chicken and homemade bread. And I will catch you in the next live stream and the next video. Okay, friends, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for showing up. Good, Curtis. I'll see you too in your next live stream, Curtis. Bye, guys. Bye, Putt Putt. Bye, Tom. Bye, Curtis and Francis.